This video should be required viewing for business owners starting a YouTube channel. Growing a YouTube channel is one of the smartest marketing moves you can make. But here's the thing, success isn't just about the content you produce, it's about the team behind that content. So whether you're a solo founder, a growing business figuring out how to scale, or a big company with established budgets, building the right team will make or break your success on YouTube. Today, I'm walking you through 3 approaches to assembling your YouTube dream team. We'll cover everything from a scrappy, one-person army type approach to a hybrid mix of freelancers and in-house talent, all the way up to a fully fledged enterprise-sized team. So let's get started and dive in. In case you don't know me, my name's Callum, and over the past several years, I've helped businesses big and small grow their YouTube channels into powerful marketing machines. And along the way, I've learned that having the right team structure separates a successful YouTube channel from one that fizzles out. In this video, we'll explore 3 different team setups. So whether you're starting from scratch with minimal resources or you're scaling with a large budget, I'll show you how to build a team that fits your goals. The first setup we're exploring is what I like to call the one-person army. This is where most small businesses and startups begin. You hire one person that does kind of everything. They're your videographer, your video editor, your strategist, and sometimes even your on-camera talent. And I've been in a role like that myself, back when I first joined AJ and Smart. I was researching video topics, shooting, scripting, editing, and managing the uploads. It's a lot for one person, but it taught me the full spectrum of what it takes to grow a YouTube channel. And the beauty of this approach is how fast and flexible it is. One person can experiment, iterate, and adapt quickly without having to navigate layers of approval. But, and this is important, it does come with its own set of challenges. With this type of role, editing and post-production will probably consume about 80% of that person's time. And in my experience, that left less time for strategy and creativity. If you're taking this approach, it's crucial to protect that person's focus. Keep them from being pulled into other projects or meetings and let them stay laser focused on YouTube. It's also worth noting that the person in this role will need time to learn and grow. And in my experience, the first few months are about trial and error, figuring out what works, experimenting with formats, and studying YouTube best practices. It's a steep learning curve for one person, but with the right mindset, this approach can set the foundation for long-term YouTube success. So now we covered the one-person army, let's move on to the second structure, which is this kind of out-of-house, in-house hybrid approach with freelancers. We can call this simply the hybrid model. This is ideal for businesses that are growing but don't yet have the budget or need for a full in-house team. And here's how it works. You have a small core team in-house, maybe just one person, in this case the strategist, which would be a natural evolution point for that last role we described. And that strategist oversees the vision, the plan, the content, and they handle the uploads. You then bring in freelancers or remote professionals to manage the video work. For example, you might hire a videographer to shoot your content a couple of times a month. Maybe they come in for a day, film 5 or 6 videos in one batch, and then hand everything off to a freelance editor. The editor, working remotely, handles all the post-production, the color grading, the sound design, and the motion graphics. This setup is typically quite efficient and cost-effective. When I worked at Career Foundry, we used this model to scale our channel to over 250,000 subscribers. I acted as the strategist, working with 2 in-house video creatives, and we outsourced a lot of the additional editing to freelancers. It allowed myself and the team to focus on creativity and developing new formats while still keeping costs fairly manageable. That said, this team structure is of course more expensive for your business than the one-person army, but you can exponentially increase the output. This setup gives you the best of both worlds. Your in-house strategist ensures that the content aligns with your business goals, while your freelancers carry the heavy lifting of the productions. So now we've covered the first 2 team approaches you can take. Let's move on to the third and final team structure for larger kind of enterprise-sized teams. For companies that have hit their stride, maybe you're a scale-up or a larger enterprise, the next logical step is building a dedicated in-house YouTube team. This is where things start to get a bit more serious. Your team is no longer just creating content, they're driving strategy, generating leads, and producing assets for multiple parts of the business. And this is where YouTube typically becomes more of a kind of content engine for your whole business. At this stage, your team might include a director of video who oversees pretty much everything relating to video content. Then you'll have creative producers to manage scripting, shooting, and project timelines, editors and motion designers to focus on post-production, and you might even bring in SEO specialists to ensure your videos rank highly on both YouTube and Google. This setup is about collaboration. Your YouTube team will work closely with other departments, social media, performance marketing, and even events marketing. For example, top performing YouTube videos can be repurposed into blog content, turned into paid ads, or used as part of your email marketing campaigns. One of the most exciting things about this stage is the impact it can have on your entire marketing strategy. YouTube becomes a bit of a hub for thought leadership, customer testimonials, and evergreen content that drives longer term ROI. The challenge here is maintaining consistency. With so many moving parts, it's easy for your messaging to become diluted, and this is typically where strong leadership and effective processes need to be prioritized. Use project management tools to keep everything organized and make sure everyone on the team understands their role in the bigger picture. And you can do that effectively using a series of tools, processes, and systems. So regardless of which team structure you're working with, success on YouTube really boils down to one thing: efficiency. Batch your shoots, plan ahead, and use tools like Trello, Asana, or Notion to track your progress, and most importantly, take time to analyze your performance. YouTube Analytics is one of your best friends here. It will tell you quite succinctly what's working, what's not working, and where you can improve. And also don't forget to celebrate the smaller wins, the first 1,000 views, the first 100 subscribers, the first sale directly attributed to your videos. Those moments really matter in the timeline of your YouTube channel. So there you have it. You have an overview of the 3 team structures I think are most effective for growing a YouTube channel. Let me know in the comments which one fits your business right now. And if you're ready to take your strategy to the next level, I've got a free download linked below with detailed frameworks for each of the setups. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends or your team. It really helps the channel out. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Today, I'm walking you through I did the German thing there. Today, I'm walking you through... Okay, wait. 3. Today, I'm walking you through 3 approaches to assembling your YouTube dream team. Start again.